Nazi once saved a dictator in 5 minutes without a single bullet. In September 1943, after Italy signed an armistice with the Allies and turned against Germany, former fascist leader Benito Mussolini was secretly arrested by the new government. He was held at the Campo Imperatore Hotel on the remote summit of Gran Sasso, more than 2,000 meters above sea level. The site was heavily guarded by a large force of carabinieri, fearing that his close ally might fall into enemy hands. Nazi leader Adolf Hitler decided to act. He ordered German special forces to carry out a bold plan, codenamed Operation Eiche, German for Oak, to rescue Mussolini. Hitler personally assigned the mission to SS Captain Otto Skorzeny, a daredevil officer of the Waffen-SS Special Forces, to work with General Kurt Student of the German paratroops Fallschirmjäger to devise the rescue. Once reconnaissance confirmed that Mussolini was being held atop Gran Sasso, the Germans realized the only way to reach the mountaintop hotel was by air, since the cable car to the summit was under Italian control. Skorzeny's plan was a lightning airborne raid, using engineless gliders to silently land troops right beside the target. It was a perilous choice. One small error could send both gliders and commandos plunging into the mountain ravines. On the 12th of September 1943, the operation was launched. 10 DFS to 130 gliders, each carrying a pilot, and 9 commandos, were towed into the air from Pratica di Mare near Rome. The suicide-ready strike team of 16 SS men, led by Skorzeny, together with elite German paratroopers, took off over the Italian sky. Exploiting surprise, the gliders approached the target in silence. At around 14:05, one by one they touched down close to the hotel on the summit of Gran Sasso. The Italian guards were stunned and unable to respond in time. About 200 carabinieri guarding the hotel were quickly subdued by the German commandos without a single shot being fired. This was due in part to the presence of General Fernando Saletti, an Italian police officer, whom Skorzeny had forced to fly with the raiding party as a special prisoner. As soon as he appeared, Saletti loudly ordered the Italian guards not to shoot, causing them to hesitate and refrain from resisting.
Excuse me, sir. We came here to help.
Just 10 minutes after the raid began, the German commandos safely escorted Mussolini out of his room, to the astonishment of the entire guard force. Il Duce, Mussolini could hardly believe he had been rescued so spectacularly. Outside the mountaintop hotel, a light liaison aircraft, the Fiesler Fi-156 Stork, had been positioned by the Germans to carry Mussolini away. The Fi-156 was renowned as a STOL aircraft. The engine roared, the aircraft hurtled down the incline like a falling stone, and then, suddenly, it lifted dramatically into the air. By what seemed a near miracle, the Fi-156 clawed free of the mountainside and climbed away safely. Mussolini and Skorzeny escaped by a hair's breadth, flying back to German-controlled territory from the airfield. They were transferred to another aircraft bound for Berlin. On the 14th of September 1943, just 2 days after the operation, Mussolini met Hitler at the Führer's headquarters, officially returning to the Axis camp. Operation Eiche freed Mussolini completely, with no significant German losses. The world was stunned by the raid's movie-like audacity. British Prime Minister Winston Churchill even acknowledged in Parliament that it was a daring operation, beyond all expectation by the Germans. Hitler was delighted to have saved his close ally. He immediately promoted Otto Skorzeny and awarded him the prestigious Knight's Cross, while propaganda hailed him as the most dangerous man in Europe.